Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Dead by Daylight, grabbing from the Void She Kills. This is to do a triple chain blink and then grab a survivor. This one's going to be done from the killer's side. You're going to want to play as the nurse for this. You are going to have to wait a little while. You are going to have to level her up to a certain point. You are looking for a very specific ultra rare item in her blood web. It's going to be called the Torn Bookmark. It's going to be an add-on, so make sure you keep your eyes peeled. It looks a little something like this. This is going to allow you to get an extra blink charge since you only start out with 2, and of course you do need 3 for the achievement. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you set up your loadouts. I recommend placing these things around because this is a pretty tricky achievement. Obviously, you need the Torn Bookmark to get the extra blink charge. I recommend something that is going to speed up your recharge time, so something like Fragile Wheeze. Because Torn Bookmarks are going to be ultra rare and they are going to be far and few between, I recommend grabbing a Black Ward and then using it as an offering if you have any available to you. That way you can protect your investment. Then for perks, just equip whatever you are comfortable with. Personally, I use Stridor. That's going to help out with locating the survivors. Nurse's Calling, which is also going to help with finding survivors, especially if they are going to be healing most of the game. Fearmonger, which is going to slow down anyone who is going to be repairing any generators. And then finally Insidious, which is going to give us stealth if we stand still. So that was my personal loadout that I had available to me at the time. You may or may not have something better. Just make do with what you have, and then whenever you are ready, just make sure you start up the game. Alright, so this achievement is going to require that you do a triple chain blink. Now, if you don't know what a chain blink is, you are going to basically want to hit left trigger to blink. If you hit left trigger again before you get blinked stun, you will basically chain into another blink. Normally, you are only allowed to chain 2 blinks together. However, if you have a Torn Bookmark equipped, you are allowed a third blink, which is the reason why it is a prerequisite to this achievement. Now, as for the achievement itself, what you have to do is you have to make sure you come out of one of these triple chain blinks and then immediately grab a survivor. So the best way to get this is to try to look for a generator, and you want to kind of wait around until you notice a survivor is in the middle of repairing it. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you stand a reasonable distance away facing the survivor. Then you want to make sure you chain together 3 blinks. So quickly tap left trigger 3 times. You want to keep your blink distance short, and then you want to try to aim for the spot immediately behind the survivor. Hit the attack button, and if they are still repairing the generator, you should grab them off of it. And if you happen to do that immediately after the chain blink, you should be good for this achievement. There it is, 10 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.